Hello and welcome to the How to Draw Total Drama Characters video. I usually don't do commentary, but I'm pretty sure if I tell you what I'm doing, you'll understand more. Because all the videos I see on YouTube always say there's some guy on PaintSite Pro doing some weird shit. Nobody knows what's going on half the time. And then it turned this character. Well, I'm going to show you guys how to draw a total drama character and then transfer it onto a computer screen and into a character. And this is going to take a lot of practice. This is not my first character, so what you're going to need is eraser. I have a special pencil I use, nothing special about it, just mechanical, stays sharp all the time, helps me with drawing, and at least 5 sheets of paper. Because when you draw the character, if there's more paper, you get that softer background, which causes the lines to be thicker and gives you that total drama character effect. So I'm going to do a girl drawing today, since most people do girl drawings. I just said that. So without further ado, let's get to drawing. Okay, so what I have beside me here, I have my laptop, which which beginners should have, is some sort of computer beside them. And you should have at least one full rotation of a character, such as Gwen, whichever kind of character you're trying to design. This will help guide you through drawing a character. And I might use one of them as an example so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so drawing a girl, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in on the area where I'm probably going to be drawing, just so you guys can see better. Because I know in some of my videos they suck. So, with a character such as Courtney, I'll use her as an example. Her head, the top of her head is a straight line except slanted. So we're just going to draw a straight line, no slant. Just to help us get what we're trying to get here. And don't worry, this can all be fixed in the animation process of drawing your character, so don't fret if you screw up. One thick line. That's all you need to start out with. That seems about right. Okay, now I'm not going to try and make this anything special. I'm just going to go with a technical head. One that's been used quite a bit. Okay, there we go. And remember, depending on your character's type, if it's a girl, and you want it to be a more girly type, you're going to have a thin neck, not a thick one, such as what Joe has. Joe has a thick neck, so does Eva. So if you want a more girly type girl, prettier one, you're going to want to go with a thin neck. And what I'm doing now is I am thickening the lines. Helps make the lines you drew look more straight, and when you're in the animation process, it helps your character look more full. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to get in there and fix that. Okay, so that's there. Now what I like to do is, when I got something like this happening, you got to realize that your character has an anatomy. These are the cheeks, forehead, eyes, nose, chin. You got to realize that. Certain pieces have to know where they're going. So with hair, what I like to do is, you know what, I'm just going to freebird here until I figure out what I'm doing. That's what I do most of the time. So I'm just going to make that line more straight. Now I'm going to look, figure out if I want, what kind of hair I'm going to want. Well, since I'm using Courtney as an example, Courtney hair is pretty easy though. I'll go with a wild design here. Just let me go. Okay. What we're going to do is, since we have a girl character, we can extend the back out a little bit more to give her the hair. Just a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to go out. We're going to curl back in. And draw these lines faint, because you never know when you're going to need to erase. I'm going to give her long hair. Okay? It doesn't look like anything right now, but we can fix later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distinguish the front of her hair. So we're just going to give her one strand of hair that goes down like this. Give her that look. Then we're going to have this go all the way down. Now this is also a very important part in your design. If you want the hair to go in front of her arm so that her hair is surrounding her arms, you're going to have to do this. So I'm going to have her hair go behind her, kind of like Courtney's does, but it doesn't go behind her shoulder, but this is longer than shoulder height. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw her neck now. It doesn't have to be too long. Depends on what your character looks like. That should work right there. You can always fix this in your animation phase. What you're going to do is you're going to draw a straight line, go to this one, faint that line up till you get to about right there. And what you do is, hold on. Yeah, I got bad hands, by the way. My hand craps up right there, just so you guys know. That's why I stop sometimes during videos. So what we're going to do is we have that. So we got her hair coming down now. So now, just let me take a look here. Okay. What I'm going to do is, see, this is why I drew the lines faint. You might be able to see because my head shadows in the way. Now this is why I drew them faint. Because now I realized that this head needs to be stick out a lot further for her hair to actually have the desired effect. And it has to poof out a lot more. Which means I can just draw the hair the way I want it to be. And that's like that. Now I can darken those lines because I know where everything's going to be at. And so far I'm just going to go for a pretty girl look. That's what I'm going for. So what I'm going to do now is, now that we got that established, I'm going to draw her shoulders. And I don't use any of that exoskeleton crap. I tried doing it once, it doesn't work right for me. It's easier to just do it this way. Now, I can admit her neck is a little thick at the base. That's how picky this kind of shit is. So, just deal with me here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is darken that chin line, and then go down. This establishes kind of what she's supposed to look like, which I screwed up on, so I'm going to go back and do it again. So her hair is going to go behind her shoulders, just so you guys know. You can't see it that well, trust me, it's there. Now I'm going to go back up to her head here and finish off this. Now what tends to happen here is I go back and fix things because they might look weird, so I'll probably come back and do this again, but just deal with me. Okay, here we go. I'm just redarkening the lines to help me with this really quick. Helps me distinguish her a little bit more better. Okay, we got this far. Now here comes the most important part. Eyes are the trickiest things to do because you don't want to replicate eyes from character to character. Sometimes I do, but that's just the way I go. I've never drawn a character with Gwen eyes before. I usually just go with Lindsay eyes. Okay, I'm on Lindsay right now on my computer. I got the Lindsay rotation on here. I am looking at it, and I'm just flipping through my designs here. Okay. Girl eyes are pretty simple. If you look at Zoe's, they're pretty much the same as Lindsay's, except a little bit more higher. Bigger arc in them. Same with Courtney's. It's less pointy, so I'm just gonna free bird some hands here, but usually what I do is see, I'm gonna try using the exoskeleton method here. I'm gonna draw